Hey, Scott Colby here. I'm here with my buddy BJ Blifford of FullThrottleAthletics.com. And BJ runs a very successful boot camp in Frisco, Texas, which is near Dallas. So if you're in the Dallas, Frisco, Plano area watching this video, make sure you check out one of BJ's boot camps. They're awesome. BJ has shown us some beginner movements with a kettlebell. He's a kettlebell expert, knows a lot more about kettlebells than I do. So I'm going to have him teach you a more advanced movement today. We're going to be learning about the Turkish Get-Up. So BJ, take it away.
All right, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to have our kettlebell placed on the ground right in front of us. We're going to step to the side and lie down on the ground right next to our bell. The side that I'm going to perform the movement on, the bell's going to be right next to that shoulder. So I'm going to thread my handle through the bell. I'm going to roll into the bell and kind of cuddle with it. I want to keep it nice and close to my body. I don't want to be lying out here trying to arm wrestle it into place, okay? So my hand goes through, close my hand, other hand goes on top, cuddle with your kettlebell, and roll back to a flat back position. After this, I'm going to use both hands to safely press the bell overhead. Once I'm here, I can take my left hand off of the bell and place it on the ground. I want about a 45-degree angle between my arm and torso. My right foot gets placed just outside my hip, foot flat on the ground. Left leg is nice and straight. So in the first video, we're just going to show you how to do the first half of the movement, because this is where we start most people in our facility. So for the first half, I'm here, and I'm going to drive this leg into the ground and roll up onto my left elbow. I want to make sure that the bell stays vertical the whole time. The first thing you'll notice when you get into this position is the bell's going to try to pull your arm into all different directions. So stay nice and solid, keep that bell locked out, keep that elbow nice and straight. From here, I'm going to come up onto the palm of my left hand, and then the last movement in this sequence is driving my right heel into the ground and pushing my hips up nice and high. I can hold that for about 3 seconds. I'm going to set my butt back down onto the ground, drop back down to my elbow, and slowly go down to flat back position. And when we teach this in my facility, we'll basically do 1 repetition on each side. I don't like to do multiple repetitions on the same side because this arm gets fairly tired. It's in this locked out position for an extended period of time. It's safer to do 1 rep, bring it back down to that starting position, roll onto your side, and drag it around your head and set up for the rep. On the other side, we go through the same sequence, up onto the palm, bridge up on the hips, back down, elbow, flat back, and there you go. Typically when we train it, we'll set a timer for about 5 minutes, and we'll just go 1 rep on the right, 1 rep on the left. When the timer dings, we're done, we move on to the next exercise.
And BJ, if we're brand new at that, would we just start doing the motion without any weight at all?
You could start it with, you could try it without weight. You could use it, you could use a water bottle in your hand. We've even seen and done the movement with people just making a fist with their hand, and we balance a shoe on it. And if the shoe falls off, that tells us right away that they didn't keep their arm vertical like they were supposed to.
Cool, so that's the first part of the movement of the Turkish Get-Up. We'll show you the remainder of the movement in another video. Thanks, BJ.
You bet, Scott.